It's gonna get wild. Damn, is he ripping ass? Blowing his nose.
Checkered flag, 22nd place.
Definitely launch crew chief. And I overlay real quick.
The end of the session. Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Alrighty, Curtis. Let's get it, bud. 1.9K SOF. Where the hell did my chat doc go?
Alright, let's get the qualify going.
Yep, you got this shit. Let's go.
To a mouse.
Some reason my
Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. All right, Bobby. We've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
some reason my YouTube chat overlay won't work. That's always good.
Who needs chat?
I
We all
do.
need chat. Give me your energy.
Yeah. You should be able to find it. Just it's disappeared.
I really should have taken some fuel out of the car, but if practice is anything to go by, I'm already the 3rd slowest person in the server, so qualifying, not super important right now.
I'm gonna have to just restart the stream real quick. I'll be back 1 second. Gotta have the chat overlay or else it'll be miserable. Alright, we're back now.
We're back live.
New fastest lap
At
for
the
Barnett.
Daytona
1:32.9.
International Speedway. For 24 hours of fucking hell, baby.
P16, you're currently 2.8 seconds off the leader's pace. Your last lap time was at 1:34.4. The leader has just done a 1:30.9.
I love hearing that the leader's doing a 1:30.
LOL.
I hate that horseshoe.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Hi, the Killers. How you doing, buddy? After the start, the first like 5 laps, I'm gonna head out, take a shower real quick, and I'll be back. Go clean this plate off though before the start of the race.
P21.
Not great qualifying. Nowhere near the pace I was running the other day. But it is also 9 degrees hotter in the server. That super overcast server that I had the other day was super good.
Your quality server don't, or your quality pace don't matter much at all here. 24 hours of racing it, I mean,
How important is qualifying in a 24-hour race?
I mean, it's important, but not really at the same time. It depends
I thought you'd
on
be more excited.
what?
I thought you'd be more excited. Well, it happened an hour ago.
That's the end of the session. 22nd place.
Yeah, the spa radio at an ACC
Oh.
in the pit.
Oh.
All right. Triple check our setup.
Yeah, if I'm being real, quality pace doesn't mean anything. I mean, ideally it's decent, but as long as you're in there, you know. We have a pretty high level server. I don't know why the heck you start.
Because I have got stuff to do this morning and this afternoon.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
that's why they had you start. Yeah, quality doesn't really matter much. 24 hours.
I think the setup is good. Where are we starting? Last, okay.
Last out of the people that qualied.
Understandable. I did run that with full fuel.
Yeah,
I always qualify with full fuel though. No excuse.
Really? That's crazy.
I like the way the car feels better with the full fuel.
That makes sense.
Oh, we've about got that timing right on. Oh, just about 7:45 for the race start.
Yep. Dead on.
P22, the track temp is 86. The air temp is 72 Fahrenheit.
Yep, in-game start
You need
at
to follow car number
13:47.
19 in the right lane.
So, probably about 4, maybe 5 hours of light here. If they're going with current Daytona weather settings or day-night settings, should see sunset sometime around 5:30, 5:45.
That'll be fun then. I think both of my stints will be at night. Or all 3 out of the 4 of them, maybe. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, but night around here is like nothing just because how well it's lit.
Yeah, it'll just be cooler. That's about it.
Cooler, and you get shadows on the track that you don't get during the day. Don't have to worry about the sun either.
That's true.
Okay, Bobby, let's get this right. No fuck-ups.
Alright, Curtis, good luck.
Green,
Thank
green,
you.
green.
Oh,
One
wow.
gallon remaining.
Didn't even get a hey, pace cars in, they're going green.
Just green, 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 bro.
Yep. Come on, everyone, make it through turn 1. Everyone be cool.
The guys behind you, they started from the pits, didn't they?
No, they
Oh.
look very far behind me. It looks like they also were waiting for the pace cars in,
Yeah.
going green. I see GT3s, so they got a good start.
That's good. You won't see them for a couple laps. Just the first time through the GT3s is going to be hectic, but after that you'll be good.
Yeah. Well, hopefully by the time I get to them, they'll have 21 other instances of a GTP coming around them, so...
Options. I'm gonna turn up the sound here.
Well, there's our first track cut.
Well, we got 100 of them, so got a good run on this pink car though. That's good.
All right.
What's that? Is I got that
Still
track
there.
cut going really slowly through the
Hold your line. Clear
bus
right.
stop because this guy had 0 pace going into it, and I didn't want to try to dive inside of him.
Yeah, he's taking it super easy first lap.
There's an incident in turn 1. You think it might be? Guys, 21st.
Good overtake. I'll spot you through the first wave through the GT3s, then I'm gonna go take a shower.
Sounds like a plan.
Actually, I'm probably gonna go run out real quick and get my water bottle that I left at my work right down the street.
Go for it, man.
After I spot for you. I find that it's almost always better going through the bus stop.
The leader has just done a
Slow, like
132.6.
kind of slow, like slower than maximum speed you could carry through it, and just getting on the power earlier.
Yeah.
It's tempting to just send it through there though.
You've just done a
Because
135.0.
it feels so good when you send it through there and it works.
Yeah, it's just
When you
very rare.
clip all the curves right. It's like, oh, it feels so good.
Yeah, just. That's about a 1 in a 50 shot for me doing that correctly
Yeah.
every time.
About the same.
Every 50 laps I'll nail it and gain like 3/10, but if I try to do that every time I'll lose way more time than I gain.
V21.
You wanted to show your boss, right?
Yeah, if you just post the link in
Ahead is
the
now
well, now he's
1.0.
not gonna be able to watch me run because I'll be out of the rig by the time I send him the link to it.
Yeah, my bad.
But yeah, just post your link in the in our group chat.
Oh well. I have to start it every 6 hours, so YouTube doesn't delete the VOD. So it'll be a new link I'll post every time.
Okay.
The leader's just done a 132.4. Soska is getting closer. The gap is now 0.9. Slower class car ahead.
This guy must have got fucked up immediately.
Yeah. Because he's way off the rest of his buddies.
Yep.
Okay, Bobby, hold your
Maybe
nerve.
he had
Just
to start
keep it
from
smooth.
pits.
No mistakes.
That too. Very possible. Good thing you got past him before the first bus or the bus stop here. That would have been hairy.
Looks like somebody got to slow down.
Yep. Dude,
The leader has just done a 132.1.
it has been unbearably fucking cold in Illinois last couple of weeks. I just got this new car and it's immediately fucking disgusting.
Ugh.
Clear left.
I just let him go through.
22. Oh, Bobby, come on, mate, defend your position.
He's about half a second quicker than you right now. Thanks, Sean. We'll try our best today, bud.
It's all we can do.
Yep, just drive clean and try our best. I can't remember what the pace was G61 was telling me I was doing on full fuel, but I think I'm pretty much doing the same time you're doing, maybe like a half second quicker on average. I'm definitely not in the 33s totally all the time.
The gap to Soska ahead is increasing.
I can touch
It's
the
now
33s every
1.1.
now and then, but I don't know. With the hotter temperatures, I've not been able to get back down there.
Yeah. It's difficult, for sure. There's a guy on P1 is 132s right now, 32.1.
That's good for us, because I think Jack and Riggs can both get down into the 32s in race trim.
Yep. Was that in IMSA that they were doing 32s?
No, in practice last night.
I gotcha, okay. I know
Okay,
I've
Bobby,
done
the next car
32s
is Soska.
during IMSA last season. Like I was consistently churning out 31s in quali and 32s in the race, but that was on 60 liters, not 88. And I don't know if the temps were comparable at all.
And there's a power nerf that we got.
Yeah.
There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Lindsay.
I practiced quite a bit for this, so
Good.
we'll see. I should be able to get down to those numbers after a few laps. Jimmy's probably running it, yeah. I would hope so. This is like his
Yeah, I saw
favorite
him
race.
saw him doing practice for it the other day.
Maybe he's not in our split, like our time zone split, but
Oh, hell
Yellow flag.
no. He's a high 3.8,
Coming up on a
8,
slower class
3.9K
car.
player.
no, I mean like our time slot.
Oh yeah, no idea what time he's running.
I didn't get a notification. I think I've got his notifications on when he goes live, so. Oh, he's streaming now? If their race just started right now, then yeah. We're in the same time split as him. Not the same
All right,
actual
here comes
split.
Carnage.
Yep. Just go slow through here. You know what to do.
P21.
You've done this for IMSA a bunch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's
Unfortunately, I
up.
keep on getting killed by GTPs in IMSA. The GT3s aren't a problem.
Okay, Bobby, you're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
Oh, are you driving the P2 through there? Through IMSA?
No, I was still doing the GTP.
Car left.
Oh, okay.
Clear left.
Yeah, just
The
give
gap
them
to Soska ahead is now
them guys a
1
wide
second.
berth.
Right side.
I
Hold
like
your
this
line.
Logitech livery he's running. That's cool.
Clear right.
Whoa.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other. Rogers is closing in. The gap is now 0.9.
Lost a ton of the guys ahead of me. Oh, it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah, it's all good. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. It'll all level up. Level out
Left side.
eventually.
Clear left.
They'll eventually get cucked by the GT3s.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. We're all gonna get at least a couple of them. I'm gonna crack a window. It's already getting hot in here from my computer.
You're coming up on a slower car.
Shit's whirring. Burring and whirring.
Incident in turn 6. It looks like
Oh.
Rose. Alright, Bobby. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
On your right, clear right.
That guy's just behind you now. Yep, you cleared him. He's stuck behind the GT3 behind you.
You're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice you.
Don't creep up. Hold your line.
There are
Yeah, there you
so
go.
many of these GT3s.
Yeah, we have no P2s in our split. Usually the
220.
P2s.
The driver in front of us is Soska.
P2s are a problem because I know that they can run, like good P2s can run like almost the same pace that I can run in the GTP.
That's fucked.
Yo, talk about fucked. There's like 15 of these guys up there.
Slower cars ahead. These guys
They're
will
all
be fighting in
close
position.
too,
They
man.
might not see you.
Just let this guy in front of you figure him out, and we'll follow him. He'll be our battering ram. Oh, this guy behind us is coming in
Yeah,
hot.
it's him trying to come on the inside there. Like where are you gonna go once you get past me?
Yeah.
Do you not see the 30 cars ahead of us?
Yeah, he's just gonna have to deal with it.
Right side. Clear right.
The
This
gap
should
to
be
Soska
interesting.
ahead is increasing. It's now 0.7.
Yeah, this guy's GTP on the right there is fucking stupid. He didn't just floor it on the outside there for some reason. Oh, this is gonna get crazy.
Car right. Clear right.
Nice.
Well done, Bobby. Good pass. Eyes front. Hold your
Smart,
nerve. Just keep
smart,
it smooth.
smart.
No mistakes. A bit quicker than us entering.
You didn't
turn
lose much
5.
time through that bus stop by doing that. Looks like you kept it stable.
The gap to Soska behind is increasing. It's now 2.0 seconds.
Is that all of them?
Well, I think so. Yeah, because that was our class leader. The last one I
Okay.
passed.
Alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna go
P19.
skedaddle. I'll leave this running. Go grab my water bottle from my workplace and then
Get your morning stuff going on.
yeah, take a shower and all the rest. I'll be back. I'll be back, chat. I'm here all day, baby.
The gap in front is now 4.8. gap to Rose behind is now 1.4 seconds. That lap time was 1:34.9. Okay, Bobby, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Slower class car ahead. The gap to Rose behind is now 0.9. It's a car exit in the pits. a slower class car. Don't let this guy intimidate you. B19.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Come on, mate, defend your position. B20, that lap was at 135.2. There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like Sprouts. Okay, Bobby, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you.
On your right.
Slower class car ahead.
Clear right.
The gap to Rose ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8. There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like it's Barnett. Stay close, wait for him to crack. There's an incident in bus stop. We think it might be guys. Coming up on a slower class car. Guys, he's reeling you in. The gap's now 0.7. B19. Bobby, you're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you. The gap to Rose ahead is now 1.0 seconds.
On your left. Clear left.
You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. Slower class car ahead.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
The gap to Soska behind is now 1.4 seconds. Slower cars ahead. The class leaders in this group. These guys are scrapping for position.
Car right. Clear right. Okay, Bobby, the next car is Rose. That lap was a 134.3. The gap to Soska behind is now 0.9.
P19. Good lap. That's your quickest today. The gap to Soska behind is now 0.8. Alright Bobby, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The car ahead is Rose. Slower class car ahead. Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits. He's faster than you into turn 5. Slower class car ahead.
Clear left.
gap to Soska behind is now 1.9 seconds. You're coming up on a slower class car. The gap to Rose ahead is increasing. It's now 2.9. There's a group of slower cars ahead. Rose ahead is pitting. Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. Engage the limiter.
A minute and 45 seconds off of timing. That sucks.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. You're coming up on a slower car. The leader's pitting now.
Left side. Clear left.
The gap to Rose in front is now 8.0. Slower cars ahead. These guys are slugging it out for position. The class leaders in this group.
You had a much better pit stop than I did. Holy shit.
There's a car rejoining in
That
front.
was 2.8.
20th place. incident in turn 5. We think it might be Praga.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Well done, fella. The gap to Praga behind is increasing. It's now 0.9. The gap to Rose ahead is now 7.6. B18. That lap was a 134.2. You've just done a 133.7. The gap to Soska behind is now 2.3. Coming up on a slower class car.
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
gap to Rose ahead is now 7.3. The gap to Soska behind is now 3.1.
Left side. Clear left.
Slower class car ahead. You're coming up on a slower car. Slower class car ahead.
Car right. Clear right.
The gap to Soska behind is now 1.5 seconds. P18. Your lap time was at 1:34.1. slower class car. Okay, Bobby, the next car is Rose. The gap to Soska behind is now 1.2 seconds. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
On your left. Clear left.
Sector 3 is 1.4, off the pace. Slower class car ahead. There's an incident in turn 5.
Clear left.
Blue flag. The gap to Rose ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. Blue flag. Slower class car ahead. The guy in front is Rose. Blue flag. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.4 off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace. Blue flag. The gap to Soska behind is now 4.0 seconds.
Right side. Clear right.
a slower class car.
Clear right.
Soska is getting closer. The gap's come down to 3.5 seconds.
Right side, clear right.
You've just done a 135.0. Slower class car ahead.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
The gap to Rose in front is now 9.7. Slower class car ahead.
Hello.
Buongiorno.
How are we?
All right, Bobby. The next car is Rose.
Bobby around? Or are you alone?
You're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice you.
On your left.
How long do I have?
Hold your line. Clear left.
So you're still very quiet.
Soska is gaining on you. The
How long
gap
do
is
I
now
have?
4.7.
I've got 40. Yeah, I've got 14 laps of fuel left in this stint.
Okay. And you're doing one more?
No, this would be my second stint.
Okay.
If I've got to go another one, I can.
No, I'm ready. I can't find my phone anywhere. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You're coming up on a slower car. That was a 135.7.
Left side, clear left.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're okay there.
Okay.
Slower cars ahead, including the class leader.
On your left, clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
The guy ahead is Zero. The gap to Soska behind is increasing. It's now 2.6 seconds. Okay, Bobby, the next car is Rose. That last lap was a 1:34.8.
Have you been fuel saving at all?
The gap to Soska behind is
Trying
now
to and not
1.9.
working.
Okay.
Even in traffic, I'm averaging 3.16, 3.14.
Yeah.
I'll get the occasional lap that I can get down to like a 3.09
Yeah.
if I'm having to fight behind GT3s, but
Benjamin Higginbotham. Cool
Your lap
last
time
name.
was 1:33.9.
no P2s in
Blue flag, you're
our
approaching a group of slower
Yeah, I
cars.
see that.
group. A lot of GT3s, so
Yeah, I mean 2.3K split, not bad. We're in a 2K split.
The guy in
most of them
front is
are
Zero.
fairly. They do okay,
Right side. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
but some of them do stupid things. This is our first time getting lapped by the leaders.
Where did we start?
Leaders. We started 23rd, 24th.
Okay.
Or maybe it was 22nd. It was in the 20s. I didn't have a good qualifying. I did like a 34.4.
Do you remember what?
Coming up on a
Oh,
slower
no,
class
I
car.
could see it. Wow, a quali was a 30.9. Man, even on my absolute fastest
Okay,
possible
Bobby, the
lap,
next
I
car is
maybe
Rose.
could have got us P2. 30.9, my goodness.
Left side. Clear left.
32.1 P4. It is a faster or a warmer server. Yeah. Probably would have just put in like a 32 something. Yeah, I wouldn't have done much better. Fast lobby.
The gap to Soska behind is now 2.2 seconds.
So race pace, the fast guys are in like the 32s, 33s, like low
Yeah,
33s.
Yeah, 32 flat for the leader, but I don't know what lap that was.
I've gotten down to the 33s a couple times, but
It looks only one incident. That's impressive.
we have this. We've got this.
On your right. Clear right.
That's where attack comes in useful.
Yeah, I've been leaving the deploy alone. Left it in balance, which I think is red 5.
Mm-hmm. It's actually faster to stay to the left there. I used to come up closer to the wall also because I used to play a lot of like NASCAR stuff, and it is closer to wall draft technically, but in this car it's actually faster to keep to the left there.
Gotcha. I asked that the other day. I'm like, is it better if I go up to the wall or just stay low on the banking? Someone said go to the wall.
Oh, we all thought you meant coming out of in and out.
I meant generally anywhere. Like, should I be up at the high banking or should I be on the low banking?
I mean, when you're full throttle, you should be on the low banking. Like in and out, you should take it deep and run it to the wall as fast as high as possible, just to keep the minimum
Yeah,
speed
because
up.
it also keeps the wheel straight coming out of here,
right.
so that
Like
you're
you
not actually.
want to straighten the wheel as fast as possible, and then here you know cut down and just keep it as close to the apron as possible.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing when I don't have traffic. I talked with Bobby about if the unfortunate should happen, that we'll just post a message in the in our group chat that if we are going to abandon the race and jump into the next one. Granted, we only have like an hour for that.
3 seconds.
We can
Sector
register
1 is
up to
0.9 off
what
the pace.
11, right? So 2 hours.
The gap to Rose in front
that
is
the
now
last one?
12 seconds.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. It's such weird times. It's like they don't want to compete with the NFL or something. I don't know. I don't know why they won't go into mid-afternoon Sundays.
I don't know. I don't think anyone's backing out of this to watch a playoff game.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I think you've got two different fan bases there.
So one Acura, P3. The rest are all caddies.
There's really only one Acura in the grid.
P3 is an Acura. That's all I can see. I don't see Like, I see like 18 other cars and no one's an Acura. 18, yeah.
I saw a Porsche out there.
Yeah, there's a 1, 2, 3, like there's 3 or 4 that I can see. There's a BMW in there. It's a caddy fest. I knew it would be. Wow, a Ferrari and P3 and GT3, that's impressive.
That was
That thing's really slow around
134.2. Okay, Bobby, slower cars ahead. These guys will be
Man,
fighting for position. They
$86
might.
for 4
On your
little
left.
pieces of metal for my steering
Still there.
wheel.
Clear left,
I-
car left.
Just spent a couple weeks ago
Hold your line.
$300
Clear
for
left.
essentially 4 plates of metal to drop the floor in my my Miata.
Yeah, like a little ridiculous if you ask me, but well, these pieces are like 30, like an inch and a quarter by
Slower
an inch
cars
and a
ahead.
quarter.
These guys will be fighting for
That's
position. They
small.
might not see you. Blue flag.
Car right. Clear right.
$44, and then $54, and if I don't want to wait 45 days from China,
Sosca
it's
behind is
another
now
30.
1.3.
So you have 7 laps. You gonna try to make it to the 7th lap?
I've only got 5.8 laps.
Oh, okay. My eye overlay is not correct then.
My eye overlay is messed up. It says that I'm in P7 right now, which I'm
Slower
not.
class car ahead.
Right. Mine says you're in 18th. Is that what you're at? I guess I can look at crew chief.
Yes.
Or
According to the iRacing standings, I am in 18th.
The gap to Rose ahead is now 12 seconds.
5.6. Okay. Okay.
Hey, I was right on the money for the last lap for my target fuel, but we spent a good quarter of it behind GT3s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 37s is running 37s is not ideal. I've ran 38s before.
The guy in front is Rose. Blue flag.
Blue flag.
Might as well be walking. Second place should be coming around me.
Yeah.
Second or third place.
Third place.
They give you that blue flag warning like way in advance.
1.5 seconds for a regular car, and I think like 3 seconds.
3
or 2
seconds for the
seconds
GTPs.
for the faster class, which is nice, I guess.
Sometimes you hear that in like the infield, and you look up, and like there's nothing behind you.
Okay, Bobby. There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other. The gap to Sosca behind is now 3.9 seconds.
Please stay. Okay, I'll take
Clear
that
right.
one.
Blue flag.
Car right.
You're coming up on a slower car.
On your right. Clear right.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
You dumb bastard.
Oof.
We just come way in there. Or wow, short one.
Blue flag.
That was trying to avoid the slowdown.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
You're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are
Okay,
fighting
so
for
I'm
position.
taking
The class
T-Cinch and
leaders
then
in this
Bobby's
group.
coming in for me. And then Riggs and then me again. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Car left. Clear left. Right side. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Okay, so 88 liters. We are taking all tires.
Car ahead is Rose.
Okay. No, what?
The gap to Soska behind is now 1.8 seconds. Incident in turn 2. There's an incident in International Horseshoe.
Where's your SOC charge at?
There's an incident in turn 4.
52.2.
Okay.
Is that Rose? Who's this? Don't know if that's for position or not. Shit.
No, he's
Wouldn't turn.
that was a blue flag. You got Mr. Ken Stoska behind you. P21 is pitting. So you have 6.7 liters left, right? Our relay says 8.
6.2 right now, according to the car dash.
6.2.
1.92 laps.
Yeah.
I may be able to squeak out 2 laps.
If you can fuel save it, but it's... Where are we on track? There's one guy behind.
Coming up on a slower
fighting for
class car.
position.
The gap to Soska behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Behind. GT3 is all behind. What's your last lap? 35. Could. I don't know if it really makes a difference, to be quite honest. It might at the end.
On your left. Clear left.
Did Bobby say when he's coming back?
He had to go grab something, and then he said he'd be back after that.
There's an incident in turn 12.
We started earlier than 7, or no, right?
7:45. It was almost right on the dot.
Okay, because you're gonna be going in at like 9:50. Oh yeah. What am I reading? Thought I read 9:45. Yeah, we're pretty much
Rose
right on
in
schedule.
front is pitting.
Dude ahead of you is pitting.
Nope, I've got 3 liters left. I gotta stop now.
Yep.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
There's no
Activate
way I was gonna be
limiter.
able to squeak that out.
hate how it tells me to box now and you still go like a million miles. All right, removing you, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Remove driver.
Oh,
Nice job.
yeah. I was happy with the fairly
First
clean
turn.
stint. Really,
Fairly clean?
yeah. The only incident that I had was actually I think like lap 2 or lap 3, going through the horseshoe very slowly. I wound up clipping just too much on the second right.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to back out of all. I'm gonna be leaving anyways, but my in-game spotter was silent the whole time. Like I saw the messages coming up, but like I never saw I never
Bobby
heard
might
them.
have. Did Bobby act as your spotter?
Yeah, he was spotting for me a little bit.
Because if he actually clicked enable spotter, then he's your
There's a car
spotter
approaching.
in game.
Don't cross the
He
white line.
takes
Watch
away
your mirrors.
the in-game spotter.
Gotcha. Because all I had was crew chief for that long bit, but
Yeah, that's why I tend not to press enable spotting because you could still do everything except
yeah.
do the voice chat. Super easy till I get my bearings.
Yep. Get tires warmed up. Get your muscles warmed up. We've got 22 and a half hours left. So.
Jeez Louise.
Okay, Bobby, you're gaining on this car.
It's kind of
The gap is
depressing.
7.5.
Yeah.
I'll
The
tell you what,
anticipation of the 24 is always a lot higher for me than actually being in the 24. But it is fun nonetheless. So
yeah, I've had a good time so far.
Slower class car ahead.
the lap up, please pit.
Sounds
Thank
like
you.
you're 7.1 behind
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
our next position.
Okay.
21st. The track temperature's falling. It's now 80.
Car right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Next 4 cars are GT3s, and then you got the GTP up ahead that we're chasing.
Gaining on this car. The gap is 5.1 seconds. Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you.
Nicely done there.
Had to. I couldn't tuck in between
The
them.
leader is pitting now.
All right, we should be getting a lap back. Leader's going into the pits.
Braga ahead is pitting.
I only got 26 laps on the first stint. I think the second stint was 27 laps.
P19. That lap time was
How were they getting
134.3.
28? I mean, I guess that's the power, but they had less fuel too. I don't understand how rigs were saying that they were getting 28 laps.
They're probably
Down
also
on them.
clutching.
You think? Yeah, I guess.
Probably. I mean, look at who's on that team. They're all super good drivers.
Mhm.
I tried it and I just couldn't. I couldn't stop the car from spinning when I did that.
Coming up on a slower class car.
I was probably
Do you
doing it
have a-
wrong, but
Do you have a physical clutch?
yeah, I actually.
Okay.
So I put it on the put it on my. I've got the McLaren wheel. So I put it on one of the clutch paddles that are on that wheel, and actually I put it on both paddles. This way I could figure out which way was more comfortable, with it being on the left hand or the right hand, since the left hand is downshifting anyways. But I was like, no, I gave it a shot, and every time coming into the bus stop, it would spin around. Probably because I had the car with an
The
attitude
gap in front
and
is now 4.5 seconds.
dropping the clutch.
Yeah, I mean, I figure it acts kind of like a regular car in that if you drop it into gear going like 250 miles or 200 miles an hour, like it has to,
shock
you have to like rev match, I guess.
Yeah, the
You
shock
know,
to
but
the
it
engine
should do it
braking
for you
is-
theoretically. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
18th.
Damn,
All right,
already in the
Bobby,
33s.
approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
Right
Looks like
side.
you're 4.5 seconds behind the
Clear right.
GTP ahead.
For position or
Yeah, for
Yeah.
position.
okay. Can't take the bus stop
Slower
in
class
these
car
temps
ahead.
quite like you can when it's a bit colder out.
The gap in front is now 5.1. Slower cars ahead. These guys are fighting for...
Left side. Clear left.
Hate the inside of the kink.
Car right. Clear right.
That was so awkward.
Falcon is getting closer. The gap's now 8.7 seconds.
Oh, damn. Yeah, the GT got in second in GT3. Like I said, there's only one or two GT3s that I've had an issue with, and it's mainly them just not deciding on what line they're going to run when I'm coming up on them on the banking.
Yeah,
No one's
There's
cut
an
on me in
incident
the
in turn two.
infield or done anything stupid yet, so
just an indecisiveness.
yeah. It's like they start low and they see me coming up on them and they start to go high, and then they see me, I've already committed to going high, and then they try to dart back down low, but after I've seen them going
Coming up
high,
on a
I've just
slower
had
class
to dart
car.
down low, and it's just it's a hallway meeting.
We have a 905
Looks like P3's gone off in turn 5.
GTP in here. Because I saw there's like a 4K GTP driver in this lobby. I think in P3, I want to say. Yeah, like that.
Clear left.
Hit the outside,
Yeah.
thank you.
I mean, if you're comfy, I'm gonna go
The
to the
gap in front
bathroom,
has
make the wife
increased.
some
It's now
breakfast,
about
and
8.3.
Yeah, you're good.
get started for the day. I don't know what time Rig says he was gonna get on.
What did he say? He said around 9. Late. No, you're good.
9:21.
You're good. Good stint. And we'll see you again. What? Not till
Super 8 o'clock tonight.
right on.
I may hop on voice chat just on my phone just to check in with how it's going.
All right, man. Enjoy your day.
You're coming up on a slower car. The gap in front has increased to 6.8. That lap time was 1:33.4.
Left side. Hold your line, clear left.
Christ, come on, dude.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
You fucking kidding me, GT3?
On your left.
Slow.
Clear left.
Wow.
Left side. Left side.
Blue flag.
Hold your line, clear left.
Blue flag.
Man, we lost a lot of time to him.
The gap to Falcon behind is increasing. It's now 12 seconds. Slower class car ahead. The gap ahead is now 6.4 seconds. B17. Slower class car ahead.
Car left, clear left.
The gap in front is now 4.6 seconds. Slower class car ahead.
On your right, clear right. Right side. Clear right. On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Blue flag. The gap in front is now 5.3 seconds. Your lap time was 1:35.4. Slower class car ahead. Okay, Bobby, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 2.9. Incident in, bus stop. It looks like it's Schubert. Incident in, turn 12. You're coming up on a slower car.
Car right. Clear right. Right side. Still there. Clear right.
That's your quickest lap. Goodman is leading the race. You're coming up on a slower class car. The gap behind's increased to 12 seconds. Alright Bobby, you're reeling. Elias in. The gap's now 0.8. He's slower than us through bus stop. There's an incident in. Turn 7. There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other. Blue flag. Blue flag.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Blue flag.
Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
gap to Elias ahead is now 2.1. Coming up on a slower class car. Slower class car ahead.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, Bobby, this bastard's holding you up. You've got to find a way past. Good pass. Sixteenth place. There's an incident in turn 1. You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
On your left. Still there. Clear left. Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Slower class car ahead. Time to get defensive, mate.
Left side. Clear left.
Alrighty, I'm back. How's it going?
Slower car ahead. This guy's their class leader.
It won't even show my right gear, like it's like lagging on what gear I'm in. It's weird.
Interesting, interesting.
Having trouble hearing you. I can't turn my volume up. So, if you can...
Oh, the mic's just moved away from my face. Can you hear me better now?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just turned the wrong way while I was talking.
You're approaching a group of slower class cars.
We moved up quite a bit, huh?
Yeah. I should have been in P15 by now, but I got cucked by the leaders lapping through, so I had to let them go.
No big
I
deal.
was right on them and then lost them, but I gained pretty much all of it back so far. I passed the one guy. Whoa.
On your left. Clear left.
fucking clown, dude.
That was close.
My God, that almost fucking shit my pants there.
The gap to Elias behind is now 1.0.
I've had a cold for the last 3 or 4 days.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Ramsey.
And like the outside of my nose is so dry. It's the worst feeling on earth, I think.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 0.8.
It's definitely uncomfortable.
You've ever had a like wisdom tooth pain? So I've had that.
Yeah.
Had that for a while. I've been trying to get into the dentist to get all 4 of them ripped out, and it's been like a month.
4. Jeez.
Yeah, it's been about a month of just on and off pain on one side of my jaw. And it's like the worst pain you could imagine. Like, it'll just come on all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Just this annoying, dull pain.
It got dark on track. Maybe it's just me.
We've only been racing for 2 hours. It feels like it's been half a day. I've already gotten so much done. I went to one of my workplaces and came home and
You're coming up on
took a
slower
shower,
car.
all while the stream was running.
The gap ahead is now 0.8.
Yeah, we can... I can get into the steady 33s without traffic. We're not doing horribly, but your time should be faster because you'll be running them at night. That's all I have practice for. These are like my first real... Whoa, guy behind lost
As
it.
if I'm fine.
First real
Looks like
stint
it's
in the
Elias.
Daytona.
Clear left.
.33s are pretty good in the daytime. Leaders are just running around the same.
33.0. That's my fastest so far.
Yep, I see that. You're catching this guy ahead of you by about half a second a lap.
I keep getting cucked by these fucking GT3s. I have such bad luck with them, dude. I always hit them in the absolute worst spots. Where the hell's Riggs at?
No idea.
He said he'd be on like a while ago.
Maybe he's practicing. Just not in the Discord or something.
That lap was at 135.1. Coming up on a slower class car. B16.
Where's P14? 7 seconds or
Yep, 7 seconds up the road.
he's gonna get cucked by this guy? Nice. Or no, he took it. Damn it.
The gap in front is now 1.1 seconds.
Every time I start chasing him down, he gets lucky. Or I get unlucky.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.4 off the pace. Incident in International Horseshoe. We think it might be cell. Coming up on a slower class car.
See what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He's stuck behind one too right now, so. Didn't lose much time.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.3 seconds off the...
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side.
Slower class car ahead.
Clear left.
The gap ahead is now 2.9.
Let's see if you're faster. Damn it. Well, we have 2 now.
Elias is closing the gap. It's now 3.0.
That was awkward.
The gap in front is now 3.1. Slower class car ahead. The leader has just done a 132.1.
On your right. Clear right.
Elias is getting closer. The gap's now 1.9 seconds.
Well, that was unfortunate timing.
Yeah, he's a
Slower
lap
class car
down.
ahead.
And he's either a little bit faster or my pace, so I'm not really worried about if he stays in front of me.
Okay.
At least not at this point.
cars pitting.
Leaders pitting now. 2 more laps. Tires are getting a little squeamish. Interesting. Curtis's left front is the most beat up one. My right front gets all the beating.
Interesting. Maybe he just takes the bus stop a little bit too fast or something. I don't think my left front has ever been
Yeah,
super
my left
worn
front is
down.
always good. All my tires are good except for the inside of my right front.
Yeah.
Okay, Bobby, you're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you. Sector 1 is 1.2, off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.3, off the
There you go.
pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 3.
I was cutting it close.
The gap to Elliott behind is increasing. It's now 1.8 seconds.
That guy always runs.
There's an incident in turn 5. It looks Elliott.
Clear left.
See the guy behind totally blow it.
No, I didn't. I'm on close follow cam.
Yeah. Alright. Hitting this lap.
Okay, Bobby, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 5.1. Coming up on a slower class car. What's your speed limit in the pits?
Dude.
Engage limiter.
You can actually speed into the pits. I have it down pretty good. Like, I've gone 100 kph into the pits before without getting a penalty.
Ballsy.
No, it's like a mechanic that you can exploit. I'm not gonna try it here, but I could have gone in way faster than this guy.
Oh yeah, he broke way too early for it. I think he doesn't know the braking marker.
Come on, 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 come on. Beat him out. Go a lap down, but
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
Curtis said he lost 3 seconds on
Right
Rose
side. Clear right.
during the first pit stop because he's too conservative on entry.
Car left. Clear left.
I feel you there. I'd rather not get the penalty. Lose a whole lot more time getting that penalty.
All right, Bobby.
Car right. Clear right.
out
God
lap.
damn.
Tires.
Yeah, he was.
Car right.
Scariest corner on the
Clear right.
planet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking that slow too.
Yeah, the first 2 or 3 times on new tires I take that corner, I'm terrified. After that, we're good. Girl. We went to the pits in what, P16, chasing down P15.
Yep.
Okay.
You're coming up on a slower car, P19.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
I can't see your average fuel usage, so
Wait a sec. Whee!
there he goes.
That was P4.
R.I.P.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 3.3.
God damn.
Clear left.
I used 3.17 last lap. 3.16 is my average over 10.
Okay.
Oh, the setup didn't change. I saved it, but it didn't. The steering wheel still shows 3.0 or whatever. Oh no! Oh, that was the shittiest bus stop on the planet. Fuck.
This guy's gonna get you from behind, I think.
He's like 2 laps down, or 1 lap down.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
He's a 2.6K, so I'm gonna assume
The
he
gap
can
in front
flag
is
me.
increasing. It's now 5.1.
Yep.
Slower class car ahead.
My tires are still in the blue for under pressure. It's been like 3 laps already. Wild.
Should I start getting warmed up just in case Riggs doesn't show up?
Yeah, you want to message him or something? Kind of unlike him. I would have figured
The
he'd
leader,
jump on
Woodman,
him.
is pitting.
Yeah, I'll send him a message. DM him.
Damn it. Another 1x. We are at 3. Let's not make this a habit. Damn, we lost a lot of position.
P17.
Back down to P19.
On your right.
Coming up on.
Clear right.
Alright, I shot him a message. Oh, I was scheduled to be in the car next? I thought we changed it.
You fucking clown, GT3.
Yeah, I was scheduled to be in the car next, you're right.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
He changed
yeah,
it.
That's probably
Right
his
side.
gym time. or
Clear
something.
right.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to be in there a little bit later.
I'm all over. Alright, yeah. I'll hop on along then.
Elias is reeling you in. The gap's now 4.8 seconds.
You have, however many laps.
45 minutes or so.
Yeah, like 23 laps. So 23, 24, 12. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put my shoes on and hop in a practice server. Get some laps in.
Slower class car ahead. P15.
I'm a little dumb, yeah. A little bit on the stupid side. Alright, there's the D24 server. There it is.
Last lap was a 1:33.4.
That was good. First time lap was a 1:33.4.
Nice.
That's
I think my all-time best is in the mid-low 31s, I believe, but I can't come anywhere near it anymore.
that was with full fuel. Pretty much like maxed out fuel, so I'm happy with that. If I could keep that
Yeah.
pace up and clear air.
Yeah, 33s. I mean, it's I'd kill to be doing 33s right now with all this fucking traffic. But yeah, 33s and clear air is beautiful. Exactly what we need.
You've just done a 1:33.5. Sector 3 is a 10th off your best.
I don't think I've had a lap with clean air since like my second lap of the first stint.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off your best. Sector 2 is 1/10 off your best.
That was a rough bus stop.
As long as we can maintain the incident points, I think we'll be okay.
That lap time was
I mean,
1:34.5. Sector 3 is 0.5 off your best.
Basically like 3 a stint max for everyone.
That's not good.
Mind these track limits, please, Bobby.
Locking up at second horseshoe.
I do a lot too. What is this insanity? Let's go. both getting cupped.
Sector 1 is a tenth off your pace. Sector 2 is a tenth off your best. You've gone outside of track limits there. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. Sector 1 is quick. Your lap time was at 1:33.3. Sector 1 is 0.4, slower than your best. That lap was at 1:33.8. Sector 3 is a tenth off your best.
chance you want to let me by, Nicholas? Guess not. Come on, dude. Like, you're a lap up. Just fucking let me go.
Sector 2 time is good. That was a 133.7. Sector 3 time's okay.
Fuck me. Fucking track limits. God damn it. Oh, if I'm allowed 6 for my stints, I'm at 4 already. This guy in front of me is a lap up, but he's slower, and it's really getting frustrating. Keeps locking up into turn 1. Thank you, finally, fuck Christ.
Sector 2 is a 10th off your best. Your last lap time was a 133.8. You're now 0.5 off your best.
So much time to P12. I'll move it up here. I'm gonna try to break it up in one braking zone.
Your sector 2 time is quick. That was a 133.5. That puts you 0.1 off your best. Sector 2 time is okay.
Nice.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
There. Yep, that feels good.
10 laps.
10 laps? Alright. I'll do one more with this monitor a little bit closer and test my pit entry again.
We made up 3 seconds on P12. Let's go.
Hell yeah. First gear out of the first horseshoe or second gear? That is the
Out
question.
of the first horseshoe?
Yeah, I take second.
I put him in first.
Okay.
I go down to first basically everywhere except in and out. But if you're carrying enough minimum speed and like, you know, it could be down in second, but well, turn one, I guess technically maybe shouldn't be in first. You're probably slowing down too much. You have to put in first.
Yeah, first to rotate sounds about right. I've just been keeping it in second so I don't spin it coming out.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this pit entry correct.
You know what to break?
Roughly.
There's that white line.
Watch your speed.
Kind of. There's a part where it like juts out kind of a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's basically what.
Yeah, I just broke a little bit earlier than that and it was about perfect. Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna hop into the server now. Do you like my, my livery,
I do like it. The
Curtis?
blue one?
Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm rocking the Cadillac right now.
Cadillac.
It's got the
I run
Chad on the
Ferrari
front.
livery when I do IMSA and the Caddy.
It literally
It makes me-
it replaces the Cadillac like overlay on the top with Chadillac, which is my favorite part.
Cadillac. I
That's
gotta
my
find
favorite
that.
part.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it's pretty goofy.
I'd rock the Sharpie for everything if the dude made one for all cars.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite livery I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, like, straight out of a manga style. I wanted to get that for my season 5 or season 6 livery for SRA, but I couldn't find anybody that was able to do it. You need like a drawing tablet for that. I'd probably have to pay someone a good chunk of change for that.
I bought my ex a tablet. She so desperately needed it. Not even wanted it. She needed it. I think she used it once when I was showing her how to use it.
They make like bespoke drawing tablets that you just plug into a computer and all it is for is drawing.
Right, yeah.
Those are pretty cool.
Alright, 7 laps. Man, 35s are not acceptable, but I just always run into the fucking traffic.
I'm joining in now. She's loading. Well, my stream is holding super strong. No drop frames over 3
One
hours.
gallon remaining.
Guys, I really want you to slow
What's
down,
up? I'm actually on
Fastest
TV
lap for
somehow.
Ramsey,
Let me pass.
133.7.
This guy goes, guys, I really want you to slow down, please.
Please. 32.9, let's go.
B13.
We're matching the
That's a new fastest lap for Ward, 133.6.
Must be
Miles,
cooling
and you're not
down.
allowed to talk.
I'm just gonna mute it. Mute chat. It's already annoying me.
Coming up on a slower class car.
32.9 is pretty good. Pretty good.
We gotta let everyone. They're talking about streamers, Bobby. We gotta let everyone know that you're streaming, so they're nice to us. Nobody wants to look bad on a stream.
There's no shot they give it even the slightest fuck that I'm
Left
streaming.
side.
Yeah, but just tell them I'm
Clear
there.
left.
The gap in front is now.
We're all
7.2
streaming.
I don't know if you
seconds.
know this or
That's
not,
a new
but
fastest
like,
lap for
kind of a
Johnson,
big deal.
133.4.
Yeah, I've got 800 subs on YouTube. Pretty big deal.
Do you? Yeah. Pretty big deal.
Once I hit the 1K mark, I'll consider myself a like above
You really have
average.
800?
Yeah, I'm getting 140
No shit.
Yeah.
When can you monetize?
at 1K,
Okay.
so I'm getting there.
How many like concurrent viewers?
The car in
What's
front
it,
has just
like-
posted a
Sometimes I've-
133.8.
Sometimes I've got an average of like 8 or 9. Sometimes I've got like
That's
an
the
average
quickest lap
of
for your class.
like 2 to 3.
Right.
It depends on what I'm streaming
Yeah.
and the
8 or 9,
times.
though. What do you switch on Twitch?
Oh, I'm not on
People-
Twitch.
Coming up on a
YouTube.
slower class
Yeah,
car.
YouTube
So
only.
people just search like ACC or iRacing streams and find you.
Yeah, generally it's mostly recommendations that I'm getting
Yeah.
most of my traffic.
That's cool.
Yeah, YouTube's usually promoting like random small streamers for some reason.
They don't
Lately,
wanna
at
pay
least.
the fuckheads. The
Yeah,
bigger guys.
I notice it too when I'm watching streams that there'll be just a random small streamer that'll pop up in my recommended.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my left leg's starting to hurt. Damn. Alright, 5 laps.
I'm in here.
I gotta stretch.
Let me check to make sure we got all the
Okay, Bobby, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 5.8.
Everything rocking as it should be.
yeah. Yep, it's all in there.
32.9. 33.02.
Slower class car ahead.
We are matching race pace, Jimbo. Are you using iOverlay?
I
left.
yep.
Is it like
Still
slow
there.
for you?
Clear left.
Like my input graph, like, what in the fuck is this, fellas?
On your right.
Like my
Clear
input
right.
graph
On your
will,
right. Clear right.
will lag for showing me what gear I'm in, for example. And the track map kind of stalls sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not using the track map or the gearing overlay. I use the iRacing gearing overlay and don't have a track map. I just prefer not to have one. Because where the track map usually would be, I have the overlay for like all the standings.
I have, I use like the, you know, I like it to tell me like where my brake and throttle traces are. See where,
Oh, I've got that one. I don't,
yeah,
it doesn't...
that's what I mean. Well, I have a gear thing on that also, and it's like, it's lagging. And I also have a thing on top of that that shows me, God damn it, another fucking off track. Okay, that's my limit for the 2 stints. Can't have any more. It also shows me what battery mode I'm in and my charge. So that way I have it mapped so I don't have to keep going back into the black box to change it.
Gotcha.
The gap ahead is now 7.1 seconds. P13.
Yeah, my
I use
battery...
it basically every lap, and it hasn't run out on me yet.
What, the, attack? You gotta, like,
Slower class
attack
car
to...
ahead.
Yeah, like I'll have it on balanced. Like I'll put it to attack coming out of in and out, going onto the back oval, and then I'll shut it off before the bus stop, which I'm not really sure. I was thinking about. I'm not sure why I do that. I'm not sure if it even helps, but regardless, and then I'll put it back on attack out of the exit of the bus
On your
stop and then
left.
change it
Clear
right
left.
before the start finish line.
The leader's just
Gotcha.
done at 1:33.2.
Yeah, I don't...
Because you
I
only
don't...
have 4 per lap, so you have to change it before the start finish line. Otherwise, when you change it for the next lap, it'll go into your 4. So you
Yeah.
only have 3 changes after that. It usually takes you down to like 35-ish%, and then it'll bring you back up to like 50% every lap, just about.
Yeah, I just keep it at balanced. I don't...
It definitely helps, especially when you got to chase down a GT3 into the bus
Coming up on a
stop.
slower
You
car.
try to get it beforehand. It definitely helps.
Yeah.
As long as you're in like 4th gear, there won't be any excessive wheel spin. All right, 10 laps, 10 liters.
Car right. Clear right.
Husingfeld car.
The gap in front is now 7.4 seconds.
Oh no, we have 6. Curtis got 1. Okay, so I actually have 1 track limit to play with. But I'll need that extra for the later stints. How are you with track limits?
On this track, pretty good usually. Most of my incident points on this track comes from
The leader,
being
Murray,
hit or
is
hit by
pitting.
others.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
the
think as long as you can keep it,
Car
because
left.
it's a stop
Clear
and go
left.
40, I believe, after 100, and then 20 after that. So if we can, like I said, keep it on average less than 3 a stint for everyone, I think we'll be all right. We should gain some positions. I think we started what, 23rd or 22nd?
22nd, yeah.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Curtis just had a poor qualifying, he said.
Yeah.
But he was smooth sailing after the quali.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
I told him it's 24-hour race. Fucking thing doesn't even matter, really. People are going to be dying left and right. It really only matters if you're like in the top 3. Then it
7.4.
really matters, you know.
If I would have put down a PB, I could have got us, I think, 3rd. But for me actually being able to get into a PB on a 2nd lap, you know, is rare.
Yep.
What
I think
typically put down in quali is like a 30, you know, like 32.3 would have got us like 5 positions up. So
yeah. When I was doing quali laps last season, this is before the BOP changes, I was doing like 31s, mid 31s to low 31s in quali almost every time. But these BOP changes probably are going to change that by at least a couple tenths.
I am
Coming up on a slower car.
In this lap?
I think I could do one more. I can't. Yeah, I can do one more.
Okay, if you want to. Up to you.
Howdy.
Clear left.
How's it going, buddy?
Not too bad. How we doing?
Doing great so far. So far, so good.
I
No
could
incidents.
make it, but I'll come in.
Okay.
What's your speed limit in the pits? The pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per
Yeah,
hour.
we can set.
Yep, everything's set.
Oh shit.
Boom. Let's go. All right. Curtis gave me the car. I think we were in P18, I want to say. So
Yep.
5 positions. Not bad. He made up 5 positions himself. We're on pace, on target for track limits. We're doing all right.
Yeah.
If I register as a driver right now, I won't be able to do any practice driving, correct?
No, you can. That's what I did.
Alright. I
Really?
probably won't, but I'm more thinking about for later. Alright, I'll go ahead and register.
The leader's just done a
I guess I wouldn't be able
133.2.
to get into like an official practice session, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. So I guess the other guys had to restart twice now.
Yeah, that's what I read.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white
Our
line.
pit stop was everyone else had damage or something. We have like the fastest in-box pit time out of anybody.
Okay.
But we're
okay.
3 seconds off the actual whole pit time.
Oh, okay, we'll take those.
I didn't count it fast enough. Okay.
Slower class car ahead.
Got a nice gap to GT3s. And 15 seconds for you getting lapped.
The gap in front
Okay.
is now 7.6.
When am
This
I-
guy's blinking ahead of me.
when am I lapping?
I think after my stint.
Racing day.
Coming up on some slower cars. They're class leaders in this group.
Got on to 145.
The car feels crazy loose when you first get in it. Through the
Yeah,
bus
man.
stop.
Like, yeah, I always take the first 3 laps.
I mean, I feel like I can, after the outlap, I can usually push enough
V14.
that I'm not feeling like I'm babying the car. But yeah, it doesn't feel good or
I
feel
don't
great
risk it.
until
I've
like
spun.
3 laps in. Yeah.
Man, I've spun way too many times. Until the steering wheel gauge shows the tires in black, I don't really start pushing.
Oh, I'm sorry. The steering wheel gauge does what now?
The steering wheel on the bottom in the middle shows your tire pressures, right?
Uh-huh.
And then there's color coded. So when they're blue, they're under pressured. When they're black, they're in the range. And then I can't remember what color they are.
Probably red.
Overinflated. I don't
See,
think
I
it's
can't-
red.
I can't see that on the wheel. On my,
Oh.
after this race, after I was talking with you and Michael about, I'm fucking changing that.
Fastest lap for Ramsey.
Yeah.
I have the
1:32.
in-game steering wheel turned off because my wheel IRL has a display that's exactly the same as the in-car display. It just iRacing
Yeah.
doesn't give you the tire pressures like as telemetry data.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Right. It does on their wheel, though. Right?
I know, but it doesn't.
It doesn't? Ah.
It does not export that information
Ah.
to
That
like
sucks.
SimHub or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
really
they
fucking
can
only
stupid.
go in front.
They can
gap
get
is
the
4.7.
information
Yeah.
because it's obviously in
Slower
game.
class
So
car
same
ahead.
thing with like the LMP2. It'll show on the in-game wheel. It'll show brake temps. Can't get that information.
Sector
either.
1 is
On your right.
Yeah.
Clear right.
Yeah, I have the steering wheel locked, but I have the whole thing visible.
Left side. Clear
Because
left.
I'm just a
Blue
numbers
flag.
dork, you know, like I need to see the numbers.
Yeah. No, I didn't realize that you could adjust until we talked last night. That I didn't realize that you could adjust the seating position.
Blue flag.
So I was only
Technically
able to do that
adjusting
with
the camera, but
right,
you know,
but still, that's a seating position without having to fuck with the FOV. Yeah. So I was like, man, I didn't know any of this shit.
That's one of the
There's a
things that I
lot.
looked up immediately when I got into iRacing. I was like, how the
I'm gonna
fuck
make
do
a
I move
list.
this camera? It looks like ass.
Oh, you were smarter than me then. 'Cause I did
Yeah.
not think to do that.
Control
I'm gonna make a
F11.
list. F12.
Or F12, yeah. It's the only fucking bind that I actually know in the whole game.
All the Fs are for your black boxes. Yeah, I'm gonna make a list of
That was an off track? What
I'd
the
like-
fuck?
Okay, Bobby.
you know,
Going out of track limits. Keep it between the
important
lines.
tidbits and shit for this league for everyone.
Yeah.
'Cause
But you have
people need to know this stuff.
to go into F12, like control F12 for the camera control, you have to be in replay mode, right? Like I can't just sit in
Yeah.
the car and do it that
No,
way.
and that's the thing. You
Yeah,
can't
you have to
just
go
go
in
in the car and
cockpit
come
cam.
out. You have to drive like a little bit before
Yeah.
you're allowed to go into cockpit view, which
I
is
think
also
that's
what
why,
it's
because
stupid.
somebody had told me about the
Coming up on a
camera
slower class
settings
car.
and being able to adjust it, and I was like, well, I can't do it in the car, so clearly it only affects replay settings, and then I just never looked at it again because I couldn't get it to pull up.
We're
Obviously,
reeling this car
with,
in. The gap's now 2.8 seconds.
when I was not in the car,
Car right, clear right.
or when I was in
Yeah,
the car.
yeah,
I should say.
it's kind of dumb. Like cockpit just won't show up until it's kind of stupid. And then like you can make your mirror bigger. You can set it to where
Right
when
side.
you want to change your UI stuff,
Hold your line.
all of them pop up
Clear right.
so you can move them instead of like if you
Smith
want to change
behind
where your
is pitting.
flags are, you have to actually go in a race and hope you get a flag and click on it when the flag is on screen. That's the only way, other than changing in any file.
Yeah,
Catching P13 here pretty quick.
nice.
Oh, we lost a position in the pits. Son of a bitch. Yeah, he's a 1K, so you should be catching him pretty good. Some of these guys, like
The
P5,
leader,
has
Johnson,
like a
is
3K
pitting.
or a 2K teammate, and he's a 921 right now.
Yeah. Guess it depends on how much those low drivers drive.
Well, they got to drive 25%
Left side.
of the
Clear
race
left.
laps and
Okay,
then
Bobby,
25%
keep it
of
nice and
that.
smooth. Come on,
So,
let the race
I
come
think
to
I
us.
remember it's like
P12.
58
You've
laps.
just done a 134.7.
So, what, 2 stints, basically?
Yeah, basically.
A little more than 2 stints.
Slower class car ahead.
56 laps looks like is what everyone has to run.
Gotcha. Well, that's 2 stretch stints essentially, because if we could hit 28, I don't think we'll be able to hit 20. We haven't been able to hit 28.
Ward
laps
is now
per
leading.
stint.
No, we've been shit. I forgot to check.
On your left.
Well, it's lap
Clear left.
113. We pitted
Oh no.
one.
No. Oh.
We've been warned about track
Jesus
limits.
Christ.
Holy shit! I'm not looking at live. What happened?
Car locked up and just randomly spun at that left tight turn. I just caught it and barely grazed the wall.
Any
Lost
damage?
about 3 seconds. Let me check.
I'm always in
A little
replay,
bit, yeah.
so
Just
live.
says damage on front end.
Front end. I wish we had side damage.
It feels fine, so it should be like
On your
less
left.
than the fuel
Clear
time.
left.
We haven't taken the bus stop at full speed yet. Front
Yeah,
end,
that's true.
10 seconds.
The gap ahead is now 3.0 seconds.
As long as top speed's not.
Yeah, top speed's fine. I think the car is completely fine. I literally just grazed the wall.
Never underestimate
13th
the
place.
stupidity of the iRacing contact model.
That's
Slower
true.
class car ahead.
I'll take it easy for a couple laps and build up to it. But yeah, right now it feels fine.
It's probably 20-30 seconds of optionals. I'll get fixed during fuel.
Car left. Clear left.
Sorry, Mr. Lambo, I'm taking it very easy right now. Only lost a couple seconds on that spin. That was crazy.
Too bad. Honestly, from watching it, it looked like the wall, hitting that wall kind of corrected you a little bit, rather than having you go sort of ass out.
Yeah,
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
feels pretty much the exact same as before. I think it's going to be like maybe 12, 15 seconds of damage. Check the front end, Riggs, if you can. See if it's like bent in or anything.
I'm looking at, I mean, from the angle that I can see,
B12.
it's just a little bit of the fender.
It looks like
It
just
really does.
paint. It looks like paint scruff.
Yeah,
It,
that's good. We didn't lose any time either. Just, alright, I'm gonna have to re-overtake this guy here.
The leader, Ward, is pitting.
Car left. Clear left.
fuck, of course,
Right
they
side.
didn't give me that inside.
Clear right.
These GT3s, man.
Ramsey is now in the lead.
Some of them have been pretty decent, but there's been a few indecisive ones.
Well, I'm looking at it. It looks like a higher GT3 strength of field than I was expecting.
Yeah, 1.9k.
Yeah, we got
and
pretty good.
Ours is
The
only
group in front is now
1.7.
1.0.
We got a couple of 4Ks in here, but we have a 600 in here, and I think there was a 400
There's
also.
a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are
I
busy
know there
fighting
was a
each other.
600, but there might be a 400 in here also. Okay, Jonathan, don't fight it if you know it's good for you.
I just lifted so he's able to sneak in. Oh god, he's everywhere. Hopefully he just gives it up here.
Right side. Clear right.
He is.
Yep.
Well done, Bobby. Nice move, mate.
Good
Okay.
pass. Now keep pushing. Okay, Mr. Bumgardner, 13 seconds or 12 seconds up to where.
I'm gonna need to turn my graphic settings down. I'm dropping a shit ton of frames near that pit lane.
Really?
Yeah, I'm dropping
I'm
to
at 120
60.
on the outfield, and then I go to like 60 in the infield.
Yeah, I go to like 140, and then in the infield, yeah, it's like really low.
Frame time seems consistent though, so that's really all I